Welcome back to another video and welcome to British Columbia. Specifically a small island off of Vancouver Island where my family comes a few times a year. My parents have been coming here since they were in their early 20s and they just absolutely fell in love with this island, and I can see why. And they're actually going to be moving here full time next year, which is pretty crazy to wrap my head around. This island holds so many childhood memories and is just truly a safe space for me and my family. I feel like it's a place where when our schedules align, we all congregate into this one home and we're there distraction free, eating really good, fresh, seasonal food. I've always been a pretty introspective, sentimental person, but I feel like more than ever recently, ever since I pretty much turned 27, I feel like I'm really recognizing the value of each moment. And it has really prompted me to reevaluate how I spend my time and prioritize the relationships that truly enrich my life. In a way, it almost feels like I'm embarking on a new phase of my life. With that comes a complex mix of emotions. There's a sense of calmness for what lies ahead, and also a subtle sorrow for the moments of the past that just seem to be slipping away. Anywho, before I get too deep on you, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're also able to find some moments of stillness and reflection this summer. Who was the weak link?
Not I.
No, you were. Joe and I picked up one of my best friends on the way, Caroline. She's currently living in Victoria, so it worked out perfectly, and this is actually her fourth time joining my family on the island. We spent our mornings working at the local coffee shop so that we could get it out of the way and enjoy the rest of the day.
I want to do a little thrift haul in Victoria, which is actually the capital of British Columbia. We took like a propeller plane from Portland to Victoria, which is where my friend Caroline is living at the moment. And then we picked her up, rented a car, and then drove Vancouver. So Victoria's on Vancouver Island, drove up Vancouver Island, and then took a ferry to the island that we're on now. Long story short, we went thrifting in Victoria, so I thought I'd do a little thrift haul. First thing is this t-shirt. Anytime I see a Ringer tee, and it says Wild Mountain. Next, I'm always looking for just like really nice materials of like vintage outdoor wear. If you can see it, it says homespun knitwear. And I just love how it fit. It's just like cozy. Another brand that I always look for vintage wise is Arizona jeans. I try not to buy like new things from Brandy Melville, but when I see them in thrift stores, color is like very not like Brandy Melville. It's a nice orange color, which I always fall for. And last but not least, I'm excited about this dress because I always check tags first to look at like the brand slash just like you can kind of tell by a tag if I don't recognize the brand, I can tell by the tag if it was a quality brand back in the day, you know. And I don't know, I just thought this tag was cute and it looked high quality. It's a little bit long, but I think I'll get it hemmed shorter. And that concludes my thrift haul. I've definitely been a little bit more choosy about what I thrift. I'm not doing Depop as much anymore, but I definitely want to get back into doing maybe like weekly dumps. I just have been really busy and away from home a lot, but I might post some of this on Depop, so definitely check it out. It's always linked in the caption of my YouTube videos. We just wrapped up playing pickleball and now we're just chilling in the sun. I think Caroline's tanning. Joe doesn't feel very well today, so he's just napping. And my parents, I think my dad's working, and my mom's chilling like she does best. So I'll probably do a bit more work and chill in the sun, and then I think we have like this little metal boat. We might take that out and drop a crab trap and try to catch some crabs. There's Caroline tanning. There's my dad in his giant hat. And my mom reading her book. The view is so stinking pretty out these windows. And I'll be here for a little bit. We're wearing matching shorts. You're fully Patagonia.
I know.
Your shorts, your shirt, and your hat. Oh my
Very colorful.
Yeah. That's where we did it before. Process.
Dad's gonna want me to make spoons.
We picked huckleberries. Baby. Ready? Lettuce.
This is the farm stand.
No, this isn't a farm stand. This is a ceramic studio.
Oh, are we going in?
Yeah. It's in their home, and it's this older couple who made all of this. It's so cute. It's so cool just seeing the simple lives that people live on this island. She was just like this old woman just making pottery all day and letting people drop in. So cute, and just really inspires me to slow down and enjoy the little things. What do you see?
I want to see what kind of plum tree this is.
Okay, so we just flipped over our kayak, and there's a snake inside. My parents are already out there. Caroline's terrified. Okay. Should I touch it? I think you should. Canada Adventures.
Oh, there it is.
It is so beautiful out, and there's like seals just jumping around. You could probably hear them splashing right now. It is so peaceful out here. There's a seal.
After kayaking, it was dinner time, and my contribution was a big Asian-inspired salad, so I used the lettuce from the farm stand. Then you just need carrots, celery, green onions, cucumber, pistachios, and a little bit of basil. The dressing is what really makes it. It's avocado oil, fresh grated ginger, rice vinegar, garlic, a little bit of sesame oil, and salt. And then toss that into the salad. It's officially our last night on the island. Tomorrow, Joe, me, and Caroline head to Vancouver. Caroline's going to a music festival in Vancouver, and Joe and I are going to stay with one of his best friends from New Zealand who now lives in Vancouver. He was also Joe's best man at our wedding. And he was also the friend who Joe was visiting in Portland, because he used to live in Portland when Joe and I met. So Joe was living in Vancouver, which is very full circle actually, and visiting Tom in Portland, and I was going to college in Portland, and that's when Joe and I met. But anyways, so we have tonight and then 2 nights in Portland, and then we're heading home. So that will wrap up our big summer road trip. It's funny because I keep calling it a road trip, but we've actually taken also planes and ferries and stuff, but our big summer trip. I don't know if anyone else's family has this, but we call them fend for yourself dinners, where basically you just fend for yourself, like there's no communal meal that we're making. So tonight we're doing a fend for yourself dinner, and I'm gonna make a pasta with the garlic scapes that I got at the community garden, because they were just like sitting on this table that they have there where you can just take like whatever vegetables are sitting there. It's like overflow, and there was just garlic scapes sitting there, and I'm like, I might as well put those into a pasta tonight. So let's go make that.
What you do is you go down here.
You're glowing. I'm not even kidding.
Until it is non-pliable, right about there. And then you take off this thing, but it's basically this part right here that's the very best.
Whoa.
Deck moment like this.
Alright, Joe, back to you. What's your favorite part of... You have 2 weeks to choose from.
Maybe the fireworks.
That was your favorite part of the last 2 weeks?
That evening, Canada Day, was so nice. We had that really nice dinner, and then we watched the fireworks.
Take back. It's my carpentry. I can channel nature, sky, water, air. It's going to be transformational. It's my craft.
2 weeks you've been really into balancing your dopamine levels. Tell us what you've changed and how the differences that you've felt.
Pleasure and pain are related, and that what goes up must come down. And so, if you want to feel good, you have to feel bad first. And if you try and go directly to feeling good, you end up feeling worse. So if you have sugar or lots of stimulation, you always actually feel worse later. But if you do exercise and kind of pay up front, or take a cold bath, or study something, you kind of release your own natural feel-goods. And so I stopped chasing little things as much to try and feel good and escape discomfort, and learn to enjoy the discomfort.
Nice.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's deep.
I'm feeling the dopamine rush.
Are you still working?
Pasta is done. Broccolini, garlic scapes, tomato on brown rice pasta, and with some basil, salt, pepper, olive oil, lots of olive oil. Perfect last dinner. If you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for sticking around and for watching the last 2 videos about this trip. In the next video, I will be back home, and I'm really looking forward to home summer content. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope you are having a great summer so far. Talk soon.